Many Minecraft Bedrock Edition players are quite upset with Mojang right now, but why? In this video we're going to be talking all about it, what's going on within the community, and why Bedrock players should be very hyped for the next few weeks. With that being said, drop a like on the video to let Mojang know you're excited for 1.19, but with that being said, let's dive right into it. Now, Java players, if you recall just a few days ago on the 17th of February, we did receive a very scary snapshot. This brought with it the Warden, the Deep Dark, Skulk, Ancient Cities, so much content. I even called it possibly one of the biggest ever Minecraft Java Edition snapshots. But on the other side of the fence, we've got Bedrock Edition, and of course those players are naturally quite upset. Even if you go on the comments to my last few videos, you will see so many people frustrated with Bedrock being actually left out. And this is quite understandable, not gonna lie. Over the past few weeks, watching Bedrock players get all of the betas and the frogs and all of that stuff before Java, I was getting a little bit upset. But now we're on the other side, of course, we're on the receiving end, we're getting all of this content, and it's quite easy to forget about the long wait we had to go through. But of course Bedrock players have not got all of this content right now, and that's probably the majority of the player base. I know so many more people who actually play Bedrock over Java. In case you missed this snapshot, just to give you an idea as to the scale of it, Mojang did add the Deep Dark biome, added Ancient Cities, added the Darkness mob effect, added Skulk, Skulk Vein, Skulk Catalyst and Skulk Shrieker blocks, re-added the Skulk sensor. Skulk sensors now always activate when stepped on. Skulk sensors can only be obtained with Silk Touch. The Swift Sneak enchantment was added, and of course the Warden was introduced. It's quite easy to see why this is such an overhyped snapshot. Just so many people were absolutely going insane when this dropped, and it's quite understandable why. But as I mentioned earlier, Bedrock did not get any of this content. But with that being said, I really want to move on to why Bedrock Edition players really should not feel too down about this, and why there is actually quite a lot to look forward to. Yet again, Henrik, the absolute legend working over at Mojang, did come in and save the day. As you might know by now, Henrik is a Minecraft game designer, developer and coach at Mojang, an absolute legend. We've said so many times on the channel, it's becoming a meme at this point. But Henrik did tweet this out saying, "We're tinkering a bit with the Goat Horn feature. We've shipped an early experimental version on Bedrock. If you've tried it out, then any feedback is welcome. To get a horn, trick a goat into ramming a tree." Now, this is absolutely so exciting for me, as someone that's been constantly asking Mojang to introduce some functionality to the goat horn. It's so exciting to see that Bedrock Edition, out of all consoles and all platforms, Bedrock players will be able to experiment with this first. And I feel like what Mojang are doing is almost kind of just using Java and Bedrock to their strengths and weaknesses. Mojang are pushing out just a vast majority of content on Java, but they're also being quite experimental with what they do on obviously Bedrock Edition with the betas. And to be completely honest, we've been hearing about the Warden, the Deep Dark, Ancient Cities and Skulk for the past year, so for me, I was kind of expecting all of that to be dropped. But the fact that Bedrock is getting to play around with all of these experimental features, getting to change the game and decide how they are introduced and added in their functionality, to me that is quite a lot more exciting. So if you're on Bedrock and you're quite down about this and you do not have the Warden and all of these shiny new features, just remember there's still a lot to look forward to, and Mojang do care. It's not like they're just pushing Bedrock to one side, they're using them to their strengths and weaknesses. I urge you, if you're a Bedrock player, then please check this out. I'll put a link to Henrik's tweet down below in the description, but of course just check it out, leave some feedback, and you can quite literally change the game. Going back to what I started talking about at the beginning of the video though, I know so many people in real life and in the comments of my videos who play Bedrock and are upset about not getting any of these features, but naturally it is only a matter of time until Bedrock does get these features. Bedrock did originally start off by getting updates first. It got the frogs before Java and quite a few other features, so now it's Java's turn to get these features, and then they will be ported across to Bedrock sometime soon, hopefully. As I said earlier, while you wait, just help Henrik out, leave feedback on the goat horn, test out the features, and come back to this video and leave your thoughts on it down below. But as I said, do not get too down about this, do not be upset. There's still a lot to look forward to, a lot of exciting content upcoming, so if you want to keep up to date with all of that, be sure you subscribe here to the channel with that notification bell on for daily Minecraft videos. Honestly, I play Bedrock and Java, and out of the two, I'm quite excited, quite a bit more excited actually, for what Mojang are doing with Bedrock right now. As I said, it seems they're trying out quite a few more experimental features, while they're giving Java just the natural features we were all expecting. I really did not expect them to bring back the goat horn this soon, and it's pretty awesome to see that they're thinking of cool functionality they can add to it. So go down below in the comments actually and let me know, what do you think the goat horn will do in the final release of 1.19, and what would you change about it? Drop a like on the video if you made it this far in. And just some final thoughts on this, everyone. I would not be upset as a Bedrock player right now, and I think it is quite easy for me to say that because of course I play both, and I am quite lucky in that sense because I can play the betas if I wanted to, although I don't, and I could also play the snapshots, and it's quite easy to understand the frustration, but at the same time, as I said, I've got access to both. So if you're a Bedrock player, let me know in the comments, are you upset about Java's most recent snapshot, or are you just waiting patiently? It's been me, ItzJhief, everyone, have an amazing day, go play some Minecraft, and I'll see you all tomorrow, goodbye.